Okay, I'm actively live. Look at that shit. Okay, hey guys, it's me again, the Ronin, and oh god, I feel so cringe introducing myself that way. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's been a little while. I just got done uploading Minecraft number 2, the video, and I decided to make this little video after getting off of a call with my friends, and it was a good call. The last video ended a little abruptly because of I had a little bit of an issue with my render distance. It was very low. And as it turns out, my the texture pack that I was using, or animation pack, or whatever you want to call it, was, oops, I dropped my sword. That is really stupid. Was manually lowering my render distance to be lower than I actually intended it to be. So, yeah. My render distance was really, really low, and I couldn't see that off into the distance, and it was kind of pissing me off just a little bit, because I couldn't understand what was wrong with my game, and I thought about swapping over to PC. And on PC, I can get my render distance up to like 75, 96, something like that. It was really cool. I love the render distance on PC, but I'd have to start all over with my world. Creeper blew up here. And I didn't want to do that. So here I am. Render distance is fixed. It's way longer now. You can see it much farther distances. It's a lot better looking. Or before it was just kind of really foggy, really close together, and it seemed like it was kind of just low by really, really bad standards, low. And now it looks much better, in my opinion. I still might swap over to PC and record on that, but for now I didn't really want to. I like my my PlayStation world. My render distance is long enough. I can see way off over there into the distant horizons, and there's a pillager tower all the way over there that you can see from the village. Ooh, I love my waterfall. It's really sick. That's what the fuck. You know what? I know exactly where this came from. If you haven't noticed, I've made a fair amount of progress since my last recording, which goes against what my original plan was. My plan was to record and capture everything, but I ended up not recording because I didn't know if I wanted to keep recording on this world or not, and I played with my girlfriend, and she died and lost all of her stuff a few times. Actually, she lost all of her armor and her sword, and I found out what stole it. It was that skeleton. Okay, that, right over there. You see the pillager tower. That's a pretty fucking far ways away. And you can see it all the way from this village here. You can be standing right here at the village, and you can see it over there. It looks great. There's a cave over there. There's a jungle over there. You can't really see over the mountains there. And then off into the distance that way, I can see more forest and an ocean. So my render distance... Oh, and there's a huge-ass birch forest over there. So my render distance is way, way better without the pack that I had on. I had a pack that like manually lowered the render distance to be lower, and you couldn't really see past this mountain or like those little trees there, and it was really pissing me off because I thought I was going to have to swap hardware and record on a different software because I didn't want to. I want decent quality videos, and I want decent quality game. So I think I'm just going to keep playing on PlayStation since I figured out the issue. And if I do decide to start recording on PC, I will just transfer the world once I figure out how to do that. And there's a mountain over there. Look at that. Right over in the distance. Fucking sick. Anyways, I did some mining. I got diamonds. I got a bunch of iron. I went exploring, killed a bunch of monsters, and did some more building on the house. My girlfriend made this balcony. It's not a bad balcony, but I want to redo the design, but she gets annoyed every time I redo the things that she does. But she's not the greatest builder. Well, that's not true. She's decent. It's just not. You know what? I'm gonna shut the fuck up before I bury myself. My point is, I figured out the issue in the last video that I was having with the render distance. Things are a lot better now with the world and the quality of like shit in it. The quality of the render distance, I should say. Quality of the render distance, not shit in it. The world is still pretty much the same in terms of quality. People still don't seem to be able to finish chopping down the trees and all that. But yeah, she built this. It's decent. I'm gonna fix it. She also wants to tear down the mountain. She wants to dig out this entire mountain and make this whole mountaintop flat and dig out all this. So that's something I gotta work on now. And some of her pigs died, which is great. But yeah, she's digging all this out with me. It's gonna be fun. But I wanted to make kind of this little video here. I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep going, but I am live because I wanted to make it a point to be live because even though when this is being watched back, it'll be a recording. It's everything, completely unfiltered, all mistakes included. I have so far had 2 play sessions where I have not recorded. One when I first made it, and I actually did record, but for some reason I couldn't post. And then the second one was when I went on my mining adventure trip and played with my girlfriend for a little bit, and she built this balcony, which is cool. I'm not going to redo it, but I am definitely going to edit it just a little bit because I have a design in mind for the house, and I want to mine out that. But the render distance is fixed. Yay, you can see off into the distance there's trees over there. There was a pillager tower over there, and if you could see over this dank-ass mountain, you'd be able to see in the distance that there's a jungle. In fact, I'm going to show you guys real quick so that you guys believe me. It's really sick. But I'm pretty happy with it. I'm excited. Because I was really worried I was going to have to just start all over completely from scratch, and I didn't want to do that. Hello, doggo. Oh, there's another village over there. What the fuck? I didn't know that. But yeah, there's a jungle over there. You can see way off into the distance now. There's so much more, like, to see in the world. It's great. I love it. But yeah. Behold. Anyways, I'm waiting for the action and stuff animation pack to come out. I still want to use that. I just hope it doesn't lower the render distance. But the last pack I was using lowered the render distance. That was the issue. I found out what the issue was, and I fixed it. So I'm really, really happy with that now that that's been resolved. And yeah, that's pretty much the only explanation I got. I still would love a bigger render distance. So I am debating, but I also found a way to just play on this world on PC, so it's no big deal. But yeah, little update, not too long of a situation. I'm actually am going to do something real quick. Something I need to do. This is gonna be kind of crazy, but it's a really good idea, I think. It's gonna be. Oh, 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 oh. And then, this is gonna make it so that I don't have to fucking constantly put shit in there. Sweet! And now, it just fills right up. Sick. I need to do that with all of the furnaces here, because it's gonna get annoying after a while. I'm gonna do that all real quick. But yeah, I was super relieved when I figured out the issue. Because I was like going online, looking up what was wrong, and then I just randomly decided to disable it and load the world and see if it made a difference, and it did. And the render distance was better, it was longer, I could see much further distances, and it was a relief because I was really worried that for some reason the PlayStation just wasn't gonna be a good thing to record on. Not that the game would have been unplayable, mind you. It would have been perfectly fine to keep playing on this specific system and save file. I really want to go out of my effort out of my way and make a good effort with everything I do in this game as much as possible, and do some really good quality recordings and videos and live streams. And I would like my effort to be reflective in the material. And the render distance might not be that big of a deal to some people, but it was a big deal to me, and I really wanted to figure it out. So I was really happy when I found out what the issue was, and I found a resolution for it. From this point forward, there will not be any more non-recordings of this game. If I am playing in this world, it will be recorded, and that is it. Uh, you guys have not missed very much at all. You're not going to miss much more. I am debating whether or not to start over from scratch since I'm not that far into this world. But it doesn't matter because I'm still going to include these recordings anyways because it's a process start to finish of my journey with this game. I've been playing this game since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to do a project like this where I recorded the whole process, and I want to do that with all of like the games that I really like to play. So I'm including this, and just for good measure, I am going to open my YouTube right now and make sure that this is live. It doesn't say it's live. What the fmog? Oh. Why doesn't it say it's live? That's weird. Oh, here it is! Minecraft number 3. Live. Holy shit, look at that. I'm checking my own feed right now. It's not letting me watch, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna save it to my device. Look at that. Huh. Huh. Look at that shit. Awesome. Well, there you go. I'm pretty happy with myself. Anywho, I'm not going to do much more. I didn't have much time to record anyways, and I got stuff that I got to do. But I wanted to hop on, play for a little bit, and talk to an audience. So here I am, committing to what I said I was going to do. Ta-da! Yeah. Alright. Well, bye.